The best, highest quality, excellence, or standing. Those words describe Chiropractic Lifestyle Center, voted the best in chiropractic care in Kitsap County. If you need treatment, don't settle for second best. Go to the best. Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. Don't live your life in pain. Schedule your appointment today. 360-373-2225. Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. 991 Northeast Rideau Road in Bremerton. Your next step to health and healing. Saturday, May 13th at 6 p.m., the Bremerton Wildcats take on Northwest Navy Hoops at the Brick Palace for a non-league affair. This will be the first meeting between the two squads, and all signs point for an entertaining matchup. Tune in for all the action starting at 6 p.m. It's Northwest Navy Hoops and the Wildcats on the ISBNsports.com Game of the Week. Brought to you by House Call Speeding Service, serving Kitsap and Mason County. All right, and here we are, second half action about ready to get underway. The Wildcats 33, the Dragon Ball 3s 26 as we get ready for action here in the second half. Been an entertaining matchup here in the first half for the Wildcats. Their biggest lead was at 10, and for Dragon Ball 3s, they have never led here in this game, and we'll see if they can poke away at that 7-point deficit as we get ready to roll here in the second half. As I mentioned back on April 19th, these two teams squaring off for the first time. And it was a late foul in overtime. I saw the Wildcats' D'Angelo Moore get fouled by Dragon Ball 3s. In overtime, they were trailed by 2. He had all 3 free throws to give the Wildcats that 57-56 win. Here we go. Steps underneath the brick house, can't finish. Gets on rebound, goes up again. He gets fouled by Dixon. So, here's Brickhouse for 2. Multiple dribbles, will spin it, bend, flex, exhale, and can't get it to fall down. Next free throw by Brickhouse. Goes James Portune. He and I have been doing ventures together for, golly, I'll say 22 years now, something like that, or more. Maybe 23. Now coaching the Wildcats. Has drugged me in to do basketball. Didn't know it was going to lead on to spring. Didn't know it was going to lead on to summertime. Didn't know it was going to lead off to 9 p.m. games. There's a shot by Henderson off the mark. Go back for the rebound. Kimura Watomu come out of Frey and goes coast to coast and scores. For Amir Paddock. Excuse me. Okay, so Brickhouse will shoot 2, 26-35-26. And he'll need to make these free throws. Helps him mark these. First free throw is good. I think I've been saying Ritomi, and it's Amir Patton. So pardon me. It is late. Okay, Dixon drives into front court. Notes have been made. D'Angelo Moore, far side to floor. O'Donnell will converge on him defensively. Working into a trap. Search will cut him off there. Kicks it on top to Patton. And kicks out to Kanye Tater, who elevates and hits the triple. Kanye Tater. (38-28) equals the biggest lead at 10. Shot off the mark. Wildcats one bounds. 17 minutes to go. Stephen Lee in control, but there's an interest pass jabbed away by Henderson. Controlled. Henderson for three. In and out, no good. Brickhouse for the up the rebound. It goes up and sticks it back in. Nice job again by Brandon Brickhouse. 7 points for Brickhouse. 38-30 Wildcats. Nice interest pass underneath. On the interior to Kanye Tater, who elevates and scores. 5 points for Tater here in the second half. Here's a long shot from the corner. Back iron, no good. Ball tapped out. Who's got it? D'Angelo Moore. Patton will step back for three. Got it. Amir Patton. 8 points. Now, 10 points for Amir Patton. Biggest lead at 13. Shot short. Wildcats wear him down. Long pass down. Moore will drive in. Reverse laying out the mark. No good. Ball tapped up by Dixon. Can't get it. Now Kanye Tater from long range drills the triple. Kanye Tater. And Dragon Ball Threes takes a quick pause for the cause to take a break. Wildcats on a run. Wildcats right now on a 9-4 run. And so the Wildcats have built themselves up a 16-point lead in this game. And Deontay Dixon, 17 points in the first half. And Kanye Tater's kind of picking up his scoring now. He's got 7 points in the second half, and Amir Patton has the 2. So here we go. In the front court, Mark O'Donnell. Dragon Ball Threes going from right to left. He'll pull up, can't get the shot. Brickhouse is battle for the rebound. He turns and fires. He can't get the shot. Gets a rebound, tries it again, scores. Nice job by Brandon Brickhouse. Stick to Tism inside by Brandon Brickhouse. Dragon Ball Threes got to get something going here offensively as the Wildcats would continue to stay hot as Deontay Dixon drills another 3. Biggest lead down at 17. Here's Search. He gets that one to drop through. Nice job by Hunter Search. His 4 points come here in the second half. 49-35. Moore fires from the opposite angle. Just a 2 that time for D'Angelo Moore. Back the other way is Henderson. Can't get it to go down. Comes down a little gingerly. Again is Moore back to back. Driving in. Misses the shot. Brickhouse rebound. Here's Moore with the steal. Saves it from going out of bounds. Right back into Brandon Brickhouse. Comes down the backcourt, splits defenders. Now just goes in and gets the defense of Deontay Dixon and scores. Brandon Brickhouse. Coast to coast. Eastbound and down and trucking. Dixon gets Henderson. Left hand fling is good. (53-37). Here's Hunter Henderson. Justin Henderson. And the offensive rebound pulled down and stuck back in by Mark O'Donnell. His 4th point. Back the other way. Shot off the mark by Amir Patton. Gets it in the front court. Hunter Search with it. Tries against Patton. He'll take a swipe at it. And he'll step back and miss the shot. Kanye Tater has the ball come right to him on the near angle. Drives in. Loses control of the bounce. He tried to get it back behind the back to Smith. Loses control of it. Here's O'Donnell. Again for 3. He's got it for 3. O'Donnell heating up for the Dragon Ball Threes. 53-42. They're back in with an 11. Dixon's been hot off the mark, and there's Brickhouse with the rebound. Sadea. The Brickhouse out on top. It's the Search. Converts down by Dixon. Dumps it down to Brickhouse. Gets Patton off his feet, up fakes, then goes up and again and hits the shot. Brandon Brickhouse on a tear offensively, carrying Dragon Ball Threes back in this game. They're back within 9 with 13 minutes to go. Dixon It's the lay-in. Today with a rebound. Behind the back dribble. Comes across to Patton. Goes up and then hits the shot as Patton tried to swoop from behind to block the shot, but unable to do so. 53-46, back within 7. Moore for 3, in and out, no good. Ball tapped out by Dixon. Gets his own rebound, try to tap it up again, goes out of bounds. We'll see who will maintain possession. And it will be back to the Wildcats. Matt Daniels is our mystery guest here on a Wednesday night. Late Jane into Kanye Tater. Up too tall for the slam jam. And DJ Joe Frank gets some clarification on the call or what actually transpired on the play. And so they ruled he touched the basketball, even though I thought he missed it. Since he touched it on the alley-oop, they're going to say it's a shooting foul. And Kanye Tater will be at the free throw line shooting 2 for the Wildcats. Remember that play. If this comes down later in the game, Kanye Tater gets the free throw. Wildcats lead it by 7. Dragon ball threes is climbing their way back in it. Misses the shot, ball tapped out, retrieved by Patton, and saved from going out of bounds, but it will be 14-6 run by Dragon ball threes. There's a 3, right to Taylor. Crossover dribble, I think he double dribbled the basketball, and he did, and turnover by the Wildcats. He wanted to go down and get on a break and slip into a slam jam and was able to do so off the turnover. Dragon ball threes will inbounds. Under 11 minutes to go here in the game. Wildcats by 7. Long cross-court pass. Sadea with it. He'll step back for 3. In and out, no good. There's the offensive rebound pulled down by Daniels. He goes up as the ball knocked out of his hands, and he will go to the free throw line shooting 2. No, he will not. Buster went off here, went out of bounds with no foul call. So Wildcats will come back the other way, going from our left to our right. Dixon hands off to Moore. Janowski watches him step back, and there's Daniels with a rebound. A little more height, but he's on the floor. Long pass down to Sadea. Right, nice pass underneath, but Daniels can't finish. Dixon goes for the reverse and scores. Deontay Dixon. Big hoop by the Wildcats. Up by 9. And a foul coming back the other way. Today, VOP, and this is Todd Williams will give Smith and Patton a break. Yeah, I believe I was called Patton Ritomi all night long. Guess that's what happens when you tweet an 9 o'clock game. Here's Daniels, turns, spins, fires, and hits. And Daniels. 55-48. Dixon fires a pass inside. Goes off the hands of the Dragon Ball threes player and out of bounds. Wildcats basketball into Moore. He'll get bumped on the play, and D'Angelo Moore thought it may be a little hip check. Didn't appreciate that. So we just had a foul and it's going to start maybe getting a little chippy out there after that foul on D'Angelo Moore, who missed the first free throw. Here's Moore again. Misses it. Search will track down the rebound. It just passed down the way by Viofi on the run. The turn and fire to Kanye Taylor. Goes up and slips into a slam jam. Kanye Taylor. Built up a little showtime. Big hoop, though. As Henderson comes back the way and hits the shot. 57-51. Taylor back the other way. Henderson's 3. This is 14 on the night. Here's Janowski to Henderson. Turns, fires, long range and hit. Swish for Henderson. 57-54. Wildcats on top. Dixon skids to a stop. Gets the defense of Henderson. He'll step back for three. Leaves it short. Search for the rebound. Bounce pass to Henderson. He walked into a three. Misses shot. Gets his own rebound. Goes up against the defense of Dixon and scores. Justin Henderson. 57-56. 7 minutes to go here in the contest. They have Clyde Ray back at it. Moore spins in, hangs in the air, and misses the shot. Henderson with the rebound. Long pass down to Matt Daniels, who can't track down the pass. And boy, that's the unforced error. That should be big. Eliminating late right now. The Wildcats cling down to a 1-point lead. A 19-4 run by 3Z. Dragon ball threes. To correct myself. Moore gets fouled again, finds himself at the free throw line. A 19-4 run by Dragon ball threes in the last 6 minutes or so. Moore's free throw off the mark, no good. Normally a very, very good free throw shooter, and struggling from the line tonight, perhaps a little bit. Moore's next free throw, no good. Lane violation called on the Wildcats. So here we go. Dragon ball threes have a chance to take the lead. Jadowski steps underneath the brick house. Turns, spins, uses the window and hits. Brandon Brickhouse gives the Dragon ball 3Z the lead. Back the other way. They score. (59-58). And a turnover by Dragon ball threes. And so, turnover, no foul call. They're pleading for one as Dragon ball threes. The Wildcats come out of backcourt, leading by one. Dixon gets Henderson. Off to Williams. Driving in is Williams. Hanging in the air is Williams. Goes up against the defense, and Brandon Brickhouse is Williams. And Brickhouse is whistled for the foul. That's his first foul of the night as your DJ Joe Frank. Dispersed on the inner side of the floor. Williams will bend. Flex. Back iron the free throw. (19-4) run by 19-6 run now. That's our last bucket by the Wildcats. Missed free throw. Free throws just could cost the Wildcats this game tonight. If threes come out to win it. Long shot by Henderson. Air ball. Goes out of bounds. He goes, my bad. He's been feeling it, though. And Brandon Brickhouse has been feeling it as well. He's filled up the bucket here in the second half. 11 points in the second half by Brickhouse. 15 on the night. His shot by Dixon goes up, jabbed out. In the hands of Surtz. Bielfi will climb all over him. No foul. Brickhouse has the basketball. Gets it in front court to Henderson. Pass underneath. To O'Donnell. Goes up to defensive ends of Moore and scores. O'Donnell. Give 3Z the lead. Cater off the mark. Swoop against Bielfi with the rebound. He'll step back for three. Looks good. In and out, no good. Rebound ripped in the hands of Brickhouse. He will ward off defenders and they'll slowly work the ball out of backcourt. Mark O'Donnell. And goes to give it on Search on the near angle, the near wing. And he cuts to the top. Pass goes where he vacated his spot. Wildcats basketball trailing by one. Inside to Taylor. Tries baseline right. Cut off there. And ball goes out of bounds. Basketball will stay with the Wildcats. Off to our right. Dave Finch on the video. Again, doing another wonderful job here in the video as he's done all, Winter League, Spring League. and again tonight as well. Mixed in with all that. Dixon, the pass from Moore, goes up left hand too strong. O'Donnell with the rebound for Dragon Ball threes. Under 3 minutes to go. Here's O'Donnell, weaving his way through traffic, stops at the free throw line. This hoist one up, leaves it short. Dixon with the rebound, long pass down to Moore. Going up is Moore, who lays it up and in. 61-60. Henderson. 2:28 to go. Gets back on top to O'Donnell. Fires one into Brickhouse. Little right-hand hook shot, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Moore. Wildcats clinging to us 1 point lead, 61-60. Inside is Dixon. And off. The Wildcat out of bounds, I do believe. Clarification. All right, so we foul on Dragon Ball threes. 2:07 to go. Non-shooting foul. Dixon with the basketball. Works it to the near elbow. Looking to post up underneath the Kanye Tater. He'll spin baseline right. O'Donnell on him. Spins in. Backs out. Gets Brickhouse on him to converge on him as well. Misses the shot. Viopi with the rebound. Turns, spins, fires inside and hits. Tinney hits first two. Gives the Wildcats back to lead. Up to 3. 63-60. And back the other way. Dragon Ball threes ties it up at 63. I didn't see you scored that, did you?
Yes.
Dixon.
That one.
Viopi. Back-to-back buckets. 4 points for him to break the tie. 65-63. O'Donnell inside goes in and is fouled on the play.
O'Donnell scored the three-pointer.
Thank you. The boy gets back to this part of the game. It gets fast. It gets furious as we keep scores, points, running totals, and our wits intact. As Mark O'Donnell hits the first free throw. 65-64. The next free throw by Mark O'Donnell is good. Ties it up at 65. One minute to go, and there is Kanye Taylor. Swish. That was a good game. It's Kanye Taylor, 68-65. Wildcats lead it by 3. Sertz to Henderson. Tossed over, goes off his foot. And I thought that went off Henderson's foot. Off the hands of, I thought it went off Taylor's hands, off his foot and out of bounds. Instead, he's Henderson with his turnaround Jimmy from the baseline off the mark. Ball tapped up. On the run is Patton. Coast to coast is Amir Patton, who scores. 12 points for him. 70-65, 30 seconds to go. Dragon Ball threes need something big. And today at least is short, did not dry iron. Viopi. Taylor thought about taking the shot from out there, now drives in, hangs in the air. Misses the shot, ball tapped out. Henderson with the rebound. 13 seconds to go, they trail by 5. He'll walk in for a long three. Got it! Justin Henderson. The ripple and the triple for Henderson. And it's 70-68. As the timeout on the floor, we will take 1-2. We're back in 30 seconds. 70-68 Wildcats. Hey gang, K-Mac here, host of the Pin Eye Golf Show. You want to be a part of something special? Of course you do. And you will by becoming a member of the Fraternal Order of Eagles. Enjoy the benefits as a member while supporting your community and local charities. Fraternal Order of Eagles opens at 9 a.m. for breakfast Saturday and 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. Become a member of the Fraternal Order of Eagles. To find out how, call 360-373-4944. Fraternal Order of Eagles, helping others since 1898. All right, well, here we go. 6 seconds to go. And the Wildcats lead at 70-68. And so the Dragon Ball 3 is going to have to foul right away. And who do you foul? Moore hasn't had the best free throw shooting nights, but they'll get it into him quickly and foul immediately. They'll get into Moore. Moore's clutch, if you remember, back on April 19th, if Jams and Moore's 3 free throws that gave the Wildcats the victory, 57-56 in overtime after a late foul. And another contested close game there that saw Dragon Ball 3's up by 2 in the waning moments. Here's Moore back at the free throw line, trying to ice this one with 2 free throws. Go bend, flex, and hit the free throw. Jams and Moore clutch is normal. 9 points for Jams and Moore. 71-68. Next one by Moore is good. 72-68. And a steal by Moore. Has a shot blocked and poked out of bounds. And the Wildcats are to come out with a big win here tonight, 72-68. It is a Dixon at the buzzer. He can't get it to go. Your final score. The Wildcats 72. And Dragon Ball 3, 68. Another great game. The Wildcats now will improve now to 4-2. And now has split the season series with Dragon Ball 3s as they fall to 4-2. Well, for Justin Henderson tonight, he had 22 points for Henderson. O'Donnell finished the game with 4, 6, 9, 11, 14, 15 points. Brandon Brickhouse had 4 at the break, and he had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points, 15 points as he finished tonight. Search with 3. Mauricio was hot in the first half. He had 9, did not score in the second half. Matt Daniels with 2. 9 points or more. Amir with 7, or 12 rather. Williams with 2. And Deontay Dixon, 24 for him. Viofi with 4. Kanye Taylor will be our post-game guest at 9, 11, 13, 16, 18 points for the Wildcats. Back in a moment. Hey, no, we won't. Hey, we'll call it a day. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for the replay and catch the video replay on the ISPN Sports YouTube channel. Thanks for listening.